not a cockroach.
How about now? Yeah, I had it muted. I think we should be good now. I don't even know what I'm saying now. But what I was saying was PoE has been enjoyable. It's a very deep game. There's a lot to it. I forgot to get a loot filter again, so I got a bunch of crap going to be on the screen. Yeah, she might be. Ah, JD, I've been watching a lot of that. Doc is funny to me, man. I've always enjoyed watching him. I mean, I don't know. I've just always enjoyed watching Doc. He's a funny guy to me. What I was saying though, the spell animations are a bit much. They're not horrible though. It's similar. I mean, D4 would kind of fall into the same range of like spell animations. I was watching I watched part of the D4 stuff yesterday. I was kind of hoping they would maybe slip some D2 stuff in, but obviously they did not. But yeah, I was kind of hoping maybe we'd get something about D2, but they kind of did not bring that stuff up at all. So it is what it is. Man, Warzone, that update they released this week, that was a disaster. I don't know what it is with Activision, man. But Activision and updates don't seem to work out very good. It's kind of crazy. Did Warzone update this past week, or was it Thursday? Wednesday? Whatever it was bad. Wait, did they say that during the stream thing or at a different time, Bob? New mana flask. Do this. Do this like this. Oh, it was during the stream? That's cool. I hope they're going to do more than that than just a reset, though. That's the problem, right? They need to give us more than a reset. I gotta be honest though, dude, and I think it was more the people that were doing that stream. It was boring. Holy jeez. They brought in like 2 other people that weren't in the previous. Like Pez Radar was there, of course. He's always kind of moderating the stream, I guess. But the other 2 people that they brought in, oh man, I couldn't listen to them. It's kind of boring. I watched like a few minutes of it. Like I can't watch this. Did you watch the whole thing by chance, Bob? About a level. Oh, dude, that dude's hitting me hard. There's that level. Snipes, what's up, brother? What's up, some guy? What's up, Bob? Yeah, I played some last night. Well, first off, I found an awesome one. Well, to me, it's awesome. I found a legendary, so my damage is like scaled up a pretty good bit. And I found some other decent weapons. So, yeah, the gear drops are starting to pick up. I found another legendary earlier, and I got another one in my inventory, or a couple more. The gear's starting to pick up, so the damage is starting to scale. Oh, look, there's a 5-socket item. I haven't gotten one of those yet. It's a staff, but that's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's diving into some crit chance here. Yeah, I'm actually in Act 4, I believe. That's where I'm at now. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I played it all the way through Act 5, so I've beaten it this far before. But they have it all the way through Act 10 now, so there's a bunch of stuff. Like, soon I'll be in, like, stuff I haven't ever touched. Colossal. Alright, so we should use another Colossal. We'll put that there. 4 of 10. Play it. I've... Yeah, I know, Bob. Like, when I played it last, we looked at my characters Wednesday. There was 5 acts. So now there's 10 acts. So, yeah, shocker, they actually continue adding content. And for what I understand, when PoE 2 comes out, I believe they said that they're not actually going to get rid of PoE. I think you'll have the opportunity to continue playing this if you would prefer playing it. I believe I saw that. Like, if you don't want to advance to PoE 2 or play PoE 2, you can still play this one. They're not getting rid of it, which is kind of cool. And I checked the forums earlier just to see. You know, I was hoping for some news this week, but it doesn't look like we're going to get it. It's two-hander. I don't know if I'm going to play a two-hander. I don't know if that's a dumb choice or not. Bob, it's fun, dude. And I know you enjoyed Diablo 4. I gotta be honest, dude. I think if you played this after playing so much D4, this might kill D4 for you. I'm perfectly honest, dude. I know, Bob. Yeah, that's basically. Cause yeah, I know you enjoyed D4, which is fine. This is better. I'm just gonna say that outright. I don't even think that's a I don't think that's a hot take, dude. Perfectly honest. I don't think that's a hot take. If you liked, and I know you did, you played a lot of D4. I think you're gonna like this more. I gotta be perfectly honest, dude. Cause like the spell effects, the character stuff is broader. The skill tree is crazy. This is the skill tree. Like every character type starts in a different center spot. And there could be a lot of overlap. It's like the Paragon board on crack. But just from being, I feel like I kind of know your game styles and what you like. And I know you enjoyed D4 and we played some together. You will really, really like PoE. Seriously. I love this part of it. It's fun. I'm not like reading ahead, so it's kind of fun to work your way and just kind of feel your way around the Paragon or around the skill tree board. Like the solid nodes is all the ones I've taken so far. And you could pick up books that give you more points as well. There's probably going to be quests that probably give points. Well, no, the books come from the quests. So anyway, scratch that. You'll get points to put, like you'll get skill books to drop. Kind of like the Radamant book, that sort of thing. You'll get those kind of books to add more points. What's up, FW? So, I'm telling you, Bob, like, knowing what you like, I kind of get a feel for what you like. This is League. This is the I forget what league it's called. This is League, on the League. The new season. I think the season's fairly new. I think it might have been out a month now. I need to go here. Maybe. Looks like it. Yeah, it is. That is the difference. D4 is more casual for sure, 100%. This one's pretty intense. This is a deep dive if you want to play this. But I gotta be honest, Bob. I think you enjoy it. Seriously, I think you'd like it. It's kind of hard. And yeah, and everybody's telling me you'll need a loot filter. I was going to get one this morning. I completely forgot. We had somebody coming in working on the door, or replacing the door. I just had some stuff going on, and it got past me. But they're loud. Loot filters apparently are. You're gonna have to have a loot filter. Semi-strict. Yeah, I know you could. There's like, I don't know a ton about it. I know, I'm in Act 4, probably about halfway through Act 4, I think. Yeah, Act 4. I still do have it on solo self-found, but I think I'm gonna take it off. I don't think that's gonna it doesn't make that much of a difference, and I don't, I don't care. So I'm probably gonna take it off solo self-found. Yeah, loop filters are free. Yeah, apparently you could go. There's a bunch of them out there. Yeah, Bob. I mean, you see it right here. There's so much loot that drops. It's insane. It's crazy how many items drop. But yeah, you could just get loot filters. So. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be wild. I mean, you already see how much stuff's piling up from just killing random mobs. Yeah, they're allowed. It's like they don't put them in themselves apparently, which is fine. But yeah, they allow them in game. It's kind of like World of Warcraft in mods. You know how they have the mods for World of Warcraft? It's kind of the same thing. I think I cleared this. Maybe not. They actually build them in console. That's actually kind of cool. I'm afraid to even ask, Bob. What are you talking about? You bought the $1,000 cigar. What am I taking damage from? Twice as stupid as I. That's insane, dude. I'd be afraid to smoke something like that. What I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I missed it completely. Also, I think I have a golem that I unlocked. Probably should have that on my bar somewhere. Yeah, I hear you, Bob. Yeah, I meant to look it up. Somebody was telling me, I think it was, who was that was telling me the other day about, there was some place that they got their loot filters from. And apparently, you can adjust and change, modify your loot filters based off. I'm assuming probably once you get pretty high level, you know, you're only going to hunt for certain things, certain drops. Man, that dude's got some regen. Look at his health. Debating. It's 4 socket, 3 of them are linked. But yeah, I mean, again, I can't truly compare right now because I've only, like, when I was playing D4, I did really love the campaign, and that's kind of what I'm playing right now. So I don't have a like a one-for-one clear. Between all of them, just so far, it's definitely really good. What's that? Velasta? Velast? Or I'll just call you Last. V silent. V last. What's up? Yeah, I don't think I'd probably delve into making my own. I'll probably just find like a pretty generic one and just run it for now. If I decide to continue on with playing this, which it's got a lot of play time, and we probably got what? Today's the 19th. We probably got at least 3 weeks till D2 season launch. So there's a little bit of time there. And I couldn't even imagine the people that do build guides for this game. Oh, what the hell killed me? I wasn't even paying attention. Apparently my health was ticking down. That's one of the things, like, if you die, you don't automatically res in town. You could pick, and like your last checkpoint's just going to be wherever you ported in to last. So that's kind of a nice little tiny feature. Yeah, I mean, PoE is definitely, you know, well, is that necessarily a bad thing? Like the grind? Because, I mean, like, I love that about D2. I just love grinding, you know, runs for stuff. That's kind of like the draw, right? So I don't think the grind is necessarily a bad thing. I guess it just depends on what you consider a grind. To me, grind has kind of a negative connotation. Like it's something you have to do but you don't really want to type of thing. Oh, really? You make builds? Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a large. I mean, the amount of different builds you could potentially come up with is probably actually kind of crazy. How viable they are is one thing, but you could at least make a ton of different builds. So many that you could probably come up with here. Superior Sacred. Cool, I'll call you V. Gotcha. There'll be a new season, Can. It's just whether we're going to get anything with it. I don't know, man. I was feeling a little optimistic after the Christmas stuff, but now I'm kind of like, I don't know. Now I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'm going to hold out a little bit of hope. Yeah, I could potentially see that FW for sure. No, I could potentially see that. Yeah, V, I was messing around because I was using Ground Slam, I think it was, and last night I was looking through the DPS for all the different ones, and like I was like, well, we'll try this one. It's kind of I like this type of attack. And I thought that's just kind of cool. I mean, I think, if I'm not mistaken, hold on, we'll look here. Like, Ground Slam, I have that one, the Volcanic Fissure, but it's like 294 DPS, or average damage. But I think it's like an AoE, more of an AoE, like on dot damage, like fire effect. Whereas, see, like Molten Strike, I use that for single target because it's like a really high DPS attack. And I think, is that the one I'm using? I'm using, yeah, Tectonic Slam. It's a 612 DPS. And I was using Ground Slam, and it was, yeah, it's only 543. I kind of like the attacks like that are similar to like, for like D4, the Hammer of the Ancients. I played Barb in that a lot, so it was kind of, I kind of felt it pretty good. It felt pretty good. Jesus Christ, 6 hours of meetings? Pass. Yeah, FW. I do have like support gems. Like this weapon, none of them were attached, so I was just throwing in gems in there to level. But like my Tectonic has 2 support gems. My Ancestral Protector, my Totem, has 2 support gems. Yeah, so yeah, I got a pretty good feel for that. I know it gets a little more complex, but I got a pretty good base understanding of that. I got my shield charge thing for fast movement. Yeah, I do, man. I've enjoyed it. I wanted to kind of jump ahead. I didn't want to just like be on the same playthrough point that I was Wednesday, so I um, played last night and actually went all the way through. I finished 2. I went all the way through 3, and I got into 4. So we're in I think we're about midway through Act 4 now. I guess I don't know. So far, the boss fights have not been bad, but I mean they're not necessarily straight up tank and spanks for sure. Um, there's a little bit of dodging, some mechanics you got to deal with that aren't bad, but like this makes it OP. Using the totem, does so much damage that you can kind of use it for hitting stuff and back off to like regen or whatever. But the totems have like a range, so like you can't attack anything. It's got like a melee range to the totems. See, like my totem's probably dealing most of my damage right now. Yeah, I know the campaign stuff is kind of just. I enjoy it. I mean, I don't mind the campaign. It's you kind of learn the game if you hadn't played it. I know the guys. It would be equivalent to the D2 guys, because we'll like rush through the playthrough when the season starts to get to the end game, right? But then the mapping system is where you like go for your loot grinds and stuff, which is kind of cool. The mapping system is like a good concept to me because it kind of makes the end game truly end game and interesting. I think I just teleport back. Alright, portal back. I gotta empty my stash anyways. I don't think there's anybody I need to see here. No. And see, there's little things that they incorporate that are really smart, that you wouldn't normally necessarily think about. Like for instance, take the mini map. Like notice how it's pointing towards. These are pointing towards like cave or instance entrances. But you'll also see this like if there's exclamations like quest people, you'll see them pop up. You'll see like if there's a waypoint nearby, you'll kind of start seeing that pop up. But it's not like a crutch. It doesn't just immediately tell you. Like if there's a waypoint in an area, it doesn't automatically point to the waypoint. You got to get within a certain distance before you start getting hints at directions to go. So it's not like force feeding you the linear path to go. You still have to explore and run around, but if you get near something, it'll start leading you in that direction. So it's kind of a smart way to keep people moving in the direction they need to go without just straight up giving it away which way to go, right? So you don't necessarily have to be real linear with your map design, because you can get hints to directions you have to move, without just straight up putting it like an exclamation mark on a map. Just go here. You still have to explore a little bit. Yeah, it gives you that fog of war effect, but it does, yeah, because sometimes that could be too much, right? Where you're just like feel like you're just running, and you're not finding your way through like a quest or whatever. It'll, if you get near something, it'll pop up on your mini map directionally, and you can move towards that. So it's a nice in between where it's not 100% fog of war, which can be a little frustrating sometimes, but it's not like here's the map, puts a point on it that you run to, and you just run straight to it. That's like too easy, right? This gives you kind of that in between, which it's just a smart design. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, here's my legendary so far. This was the first legendary I had drop, and it's not even for my class. It's a quiver. So, you know, it doesn't have. I don't know if there's a component of smart loot or if it's 100% random. I feel like it's 100% random. It's like D2 in that sense that anything can drop for any character type. Like just in the loot I've seen dropping, it's 100% random, which I like. I mean, me personally, I like that. I don't know why I kept that. So I got another legendary. I'm just going to put it here. I don't know if I have anything in these other tabs. And these are like all the different gems I've gotten dropped so far. It's crazy. Right, yeah, I know, yeah. And that's another cool concept. There's not like class-specific items. You could technically build a marauder, which is kind of like a barbarian, and put spell gems and stuff on him, and technically try and make it work. It's not going to be optimal because the way the skill tree is laid out, you're going to, like, the marauder's going to start in a point where you're probably going to access like strength type nodes and physical damage type nodes near where the marauder starts, but you could technically path to where there's like more spell related stuff, and you could technically build a marauder that can be potentially a spellcaster. It's crazy. Yeah, some guy. I hate smart loot, dude. I don't like it. A good I don't have a problem with it if it's like a percentage split, because I always like the fact that you could get a drop that you might keep to use for a different class. Yeah, FW, I know. I did this. I played this game 10 years ago, so I always feel like early on, if you don't know a game, you don't necessarily want to get rid of stuff, type of thing in your head. So I always like stashed stuff because I didn't know if I'd want to, because I didn't want to go to the, vendor and go look for stuff, which makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. Hey, Tommy, what's up, buddy? Oh, I know. Well, right now, yeah, like when we get, like right now I got 5 slots. Some people are thinking I bought slots. I don't remember doing it, but I could have. I don't know how many you start with. Tommy, what do you're not trying to level another 99 now, are you? Yeah, we'll sell it since it's here. And it does have, I like this, and this has been here for a while. They have a not really crafting. This is more, what do you call this? This is just a currency tab. Like, and it just auto sorts it. Like you could just control click and it'll put it in a specific slot. So it auto sorts. This is like just a currency tab for all the different orbs and stuff. But yeah, I mean, they just incorporated stuff that people are asking for in Diablo, which, you know, is kind of crazy. Because they're just common sense, I think. And I don't understand why um, they don't look at these types of things and just incorporate them. Because they're just common sense things to me. I'll probably clean out my gem tab at some point. I probably got some duplicates in there. I don't think so, FW. I remember somebody saying something about it, but since I have so much space right now, I haven't really been messing with it. I know you can set it to like each page like goes for certain things, and you could just dump stuff a little quicker. Yeah, yeah, and the currency stacks. Go figure. Currency things stack. Shocker, right? Alright, so let's go through this stuff real quick here. I don't know why I kept that. I think I just like the socket configuration, but I don't need it. Regen, energy shield. Man, that's kind of nice. Reflex, so it's kind of a thorn thing there. So I don't know what I was doing. I think I was just leveling gems here. I'm not using that setup right now, so I could probably switch these gloves out. Attack speed. Oh wait, the ones I got are attack speed. Dex. Nah, don't. Those aren't that good. Yeah, not that good. All right. Yeah, I'm already hoarding for sure. I don't know yet. I mean, we kind of dumped everything on D2. I don't know. I have to think about it. I was hoping we were going to get some news this week, but they're focused on D4 right now, so we didn't get anything this week.
Until next time.
Oh, and another thing I noticed, like if you're getting these little, there's like shards or scraps, when you get to the right quantity, it automatically combines them into what they would combine into. Like these alteration shards combine into this orb. So every time you get 20 of these alteration shards, it automatically creates the orb. So like, I got 10 more, and it takes 20 to create the next orb. So if I add these 10, it's not going to be 29. It goes down to 9 and increases the orb. Just tiny, smart little things like that I always appreciate. But it doesn't do it for all of them. So like, this one's 39 of 20, right? But like once you get to the orbs, you don't necessarily want it to combine to the next one because you might use them for something. So once you get to the orbs where you right click and use them, like say this one, right click this item, then left click a magic item to apply it. See, it reforges a magic item with new random. So like you could take a blue item and re-roll the stats on it. So you might not necessarily want that to continue to reset the stack and go, cube up to the next one. So it just keeps those. Now you can, I think you can just cube it. Shift click to unstack. I would assume you could probably cube that. I don't know what the actual thing is. But like once it gets to the orbs, it doesn't automatically do it, because you might want to just collect a bunch of orbs of a specific type, and you don't necessarily want it to upgrade to the next. So it only does it for stuff like fragments, shards, there's a couple other ones, scraps. Like it automatically does those. So that part's kind of cool too. Just smart little things that just make sense, right? Oh, that's cool. We just made a new instance. My guess is going to be mid for sure. I'm thinking... Yeah, I don't have a calendar next to me. I'm thinking it's probably going to be... Here's going to be my guess. Because they usually do it on Thursday night, right? Release. Calendar. So I'm going to guess... Probably... Let's see, 15th. No. I think that's gonna be too soon. I'm gonna go the week further. I'm thinking 22nd of February is probably gonna be released for season 2. Skazo, what's up, brother? Before you even ask, no, I didn't get a loot filter. I forgot. Had some stuff going on this morning that got me sidetracked. I do plan on getting one though. Nice. I'm having fun with it, dude. Hey, what's up, Liam? The build's feeling pretty good. Blasting through stuff. I did get a legendary one-hander, so that really beefed up the damage. So yeah, it's feeling pretty good. I did switch out my, like, I'm not using like ground slam now. I'm using this tectonic slam. This DPS was just a little better, so that's what we went with. But yeah, but it was a very noticeable power bump, for sure. So we've been pushing through it pretty good. I can't. It's crazy to me that there's 10 acts to play through now, though. Just because, yeah, it's starting to get like this on the screen, so it gets pretty crazy with the loot drops. Definitely noticing the need for the loot filter now, big time. Thought I was stuck there for a second. Oh wait, so after I finish Act 5, it goes back to 1 again? Because I noticed there was an Act 1 through 10. Oh wait, what are you talking about, Liam? You talking about like loosening restrictions so that people can do mods and stuff? Oh my god, that's horrible. I didn't know that was the name of that company. Yeah, I never really paid attention to all that because I gotta be perfectly honest, I didn't really care about Diablo Immortal. That was just such a weird... That whole mobile game money spending thing has just always been kind of a weird thing to me. I've never understood it, why people dump so much money into mobile games. It just was like a weird thing to me. I mean, Diablo Immortals, whatever. Doesn't affect me. It definitely, I think it still generates a ton of money for Blizzard, which is just crazy. What's max level? 100 in this? It's 100, right? That's actually kind of funny if they did. Well, maybe if they sell them, maybe the Chinese will stop. See, the problem with that, I think, with a lot of the games not being officially available in China, it caused them to like hack the other regions. Like, apparently the big deal in like Warzone, Call of Duty, is a lot of the Chinese players VPNing into like other regions and hacking them. Kind of a weird thing. Because, you know, the meme in World of Warcraft was always the Chinese gold farmers. That was like always like the meme. Whenever I always see the wolf pelts, I think of the druid helmets. But yeah, I kind of wanted to get this to where I was doing some end game grinding so people could actually kind of see it that haven't messed with PoE before. feel like these boss fights get a little, they get a little nutty. I mean, not overly difficult, but I mean, I've died to a couple of them. A little sketchy. Oh no, yeah. You know, I was gonna say that it doesn't come into play, to an extent where resources will get split for sure. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, because you know there's a finite amount of dev resource in the game. But I mean, maybe let the Chinese run DI. I'm just curious how hands off Microsoft's going to be. I just feel like at some point Microsoft's going to interject themselves more. I just wish I could get a feel for the like the inner workings of that stuff. It'd be curious to see how some of those conversations are going to go. Do I need to go here? Let's watch it burn. Yeah, that's a decent amount of dot damage. Yeah, even like on the ground, you don't have to pick it up to look at it for sure. That's kind of my point. I'm curious whether at some point they're just gonna go, all right, y'all are screwing up. I mean, profitability. I mean, Blizzard, Activision, they know how to make money. I feel like I need to go in there. I'm gonna look real quick. Okay, there's another arena. There's multiple. I guess we do them all then. Alright, let's go back to that first one. It could be. I'd be curious about that for sure.
Before we
Okay, so I got to do there's 3 dungeons and then we open this thing. I feel like one of them's over here. There's one. Colossal mana. Yeah. Well, Bethesda, that was Starfield, right? I haven't really delved into it. I thought Starfield did good, but I've had people tell me that it didn't. How did the Starfield stuff end up going over? Because I know, like, for the modder community, it went kind of crazy. There was people modding the game like crazy, but I don't know if Starfield actually did good or not. Never really paid attention to it because I lost interest once I saw what type of game it was. Okay, this is going to loop back. It's China mid. So D4. D4 did do huge numbers at launch though, so I guess technically I guess initial D4 would be that D4 did really well. But as a continuing seasonal type thing, I feel like it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Like I noticed and it might have increased, like the initial dev campfire streams had like 50, 60, 70,000 people watching them. And I noticed yesterday when I looked at the seasonal campfire, there was like 8 or 9,000 people watching it. And if you looked at the comments, people were just bashing it. So I don't know. I almost felt bad for them because they were not into the dev stream, and I didn't know if it was because they were seeing the responses in the comments or something. I don't know. It was weird. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I only watched part of it, but I don't know. It seemed pretty lukewarm. Can't see it. Pretty cool fight. That's what I was wondering, if the modders had kind of shied away from it once they got the initial mods and stuff out. I don't know what kind of player base Starfield is rocking right now. Because, I mean, it was kind of basically just a single player game, right? Wait, that's where it came in, wasn't it? Is that a dungeon? No, that's a dungeon over there. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Obviously, just running around willy-nilly doesn't work. There's multiple circles. What's the mechanics on this? I can't tell. Maybe you're supposed to stay in one circle only, so you can't get into the overlap areas. Oh, interesting. So it's just not easy to mod, maybe? Why not stay in the circles? Playing the pillars. Let my totem do the damage. It's kicking her butt. His butt, whatever it is. Skyrim was one of the really big modded games, wasn't it? Interesting. assuming probably stay away from things on the ground. Fight. Okay, then I hit the purple things. Oh, you can kill them.
When I met you that first...
I'm thinking this is like maybe probably Act Boss. Yeah, just incorporated some stuff they never dealt with other mods before.
In this moment, you and I will create the most beautiful.
Yeah, this gotta be an Act Boss.
Creation? Out of the realm of the gods, isn't it? Bow your head to your one true god.
Okay, that hurt. Ah, way too much stuff. See, that's the dude that was helping me. I feel like I gotta bust him out. Yeah, there you go. So it drops his shield. Fight this dude. What?
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
Jesus.
Is the true eternal.
There's way too much stuff. I can't even get to this guy to fight him. Oh, I gotta kill those things. Oh, I was trying to go too far. Oh, just eat that, why don't you? Kill that. This is nuts.
Are you so in love with death?
Ah, Jesus. Come on. At least you don't have to start the whole fight. Well, you get caught out in front of that thing. Because it slows you on top of everything. Wow, Jesus. All rares, lame. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy one, right? Nothing I want to pick up. No.
I've never met a man more able, more ready to take them. May fear guide you.
Yeah, that was a pretty
Proud to
insane
know
fight,
you.
though.
Take care.
Somebody give me a reward. Deserve a reward for that fight, right?
What? You?
There we go. Just more gems, though. Are there any gems that you can't just buy? Like, are some of these like some that you can't get through a vendor? It would be kind of lame if you could just buy them all. Then what's the point of a gem reward? Hey Dennis, what's going on, buddy? I feel like these, if you can't get these from a vendor, then they would be cooler. We'll do that. I need different color sport gems.
No.
I was right to have faith in you. Our hopes.
Well, it's relative. Like gear for me to use is probably pretty decent. It drops. But like I can see it, like you're not going to get anything like trade value wise if you're into that part of it. What's up, Tomac? Is that like a tier of the gems? Like when you say an enlightened gem, that's like a tier, like a superior item type of thing almost? How do I get that dude over there? Oh.
I'm sure you'll answer.
Alright, so where do I go from here? Did I not do that? I thought I did that one. Gotta go here, maybe? Is it that one? Oh, my gems are about to level. Oh, they're at the ascent. Okay. Many mobs are on here. I need like a corpse explosion. Is that a level? Oh, nice. Alright, so we did all the crit strike. This is physical attack damage, so I'm going to go this way. Oh, sorry, Kung Fu. What's up, buddy? gem level up. Hey Snipes, did you have you played the new one? Have they fixed everything? The new Warzone update? Did they finally get everything fixed? $40. That's or 4. That's cool. Does it look that way? I think it looks fine. Maybe it's a zoom level. I don't know. It might be, you know, because like, or is the resolution getting wonky? I can see it on my screen. It looks fine, but yeah. Oh yeah. It could be. It's kind of washed out looking because it's snowy. Oh, am I getting echoey again? Do I need to plug it back in? You know, if that's happening more and more, it's got to be a jack issue. I wonder if my jack's going bad. I'll reset it real quick. Yeah, we're having this problem Wednesday. For whatever reason, the jacks, there's something going on with the jack. It's got to be. I don't know what else it could be. Okay. Sunder, I did see Sunder. Unplug and plug back in. Colossus, what's up, buddy? And I do like, here's another thing that's a little different that I like. Yeah, I messed around with Leap. I didn't care for it as much. I mean, yeah, maybe the damage is better, but I don't know. I kind of like the shield charge a little more. Oh, what I was gonna say, like I like the potion system way better. I like the idea that you don't necessarily, like, you start with a set of potions. I think they're like all health pots. I don't remember, but you know, you find better ones and they go into slots. But like they regen. Like you don't have to, once you use it, you don't have to do anything. If you kill stuff, the pots refill. I think that's a pretty streamlined concept, just in general. So you don't have to worry about constantly finding new potions. You don't have to go back to town to buy potions, replenish, all that. It self-replenishes if you're fighting and killing stuff. That's a nice streamlined mechanic. I like that a lot. Yeah, I could see that, but I noticed that a lot of the boss fights, they usually have ads that come in, and I think that's to replenish potions. The way they did it in D4 is not horrible. They did streamline it. But with the way they do it, where the potions are an item, you could actually get like magic potions, like that have like stats and stuff. So that kind of adds to that a little bit, which is kind of cool. Let's see if I don't. I think I replaced the ones I had, but you could get. I'm assuming you could probably get. Is there higher rarity potions? Like the ones I found so far are blue. Can you get like higher ones? Are there rare potions? Well, speaking of potions, I guess I should be looking at it. Like I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any blue ones right now. There are unique potions. See, that's kind of cool. Yeah, see, I don't know what y'all are saying right there. Yeah, JD, it's got a learning curve for sure. I mean, but I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to something like that. Like, too simple can be kind of boring too, right? Like, D2 is deceptively complicated. Because like a lot of the mechanics, like the builds, I mean, you could kind of, like the meta builds, you're not going to get too far away from a lot of the builds and stuff, right? Where D2's complexity comes in is the loot. Because there's, I mean, I'm still learning stuff about loot, even to this day. So that's where D2 has a lot of, like, complexity, subtle complexity people don't necessarily pick up on. Some people think they know the loot system in D2. They don't. They honestly don't. There's a lot of nuance to it. And it's the same with this. This game has a crazy amount of nuance to loot. It's insane. I would say that it's way more complex than D2. I let my totem kill his ass. A mirror of calamity. Somebody mentioned that the other day. Yeah, Liam, there's a ton of that out there. Holy jeez, man. People that think they know something that are just completely wrong. I see that, yeah, I see that a lot, especially on the Facebook groups. There's a lot of people that just, dude, they're spouting stuff that they're just not right. But, I mean, whatever. I'm still shocked at how many people I see on the Facebook group, specifically, that don't know, that they're like confused when they try and do a socket recipe on a superior item, and it's just blowing their mind. You know, until somebody tells them, like, superior, you can't do that. But there, I mean, there's a shockingly decent amount of new people that still get into the game. I mean, Blizzard's definitely not helping themselves with drawing those players. They can do a way better job with that, but yeah, this area of the map definitely is kind of lackluster in color. Okay. Yeah, I've seen some of it, and it's just like, it hurts my head to even try and think to approach it. Am I still in Act 4? I'm still in Act 4, aren't I? No, I'm in 5. Never mind. I hadn't even looked at any of that. So is all the trading normally handled in-game, or do you go to third-party sites for PoE as well? Official P. Oh, you know what? I kind of remember that site. I think I've been on it. I vaguely remember that from when I played the first time. The third-party site. Or not third-party, it's like the official PoE site. I think I remember going on there, starting delving into the trade stuff maybe a little bit. I mean, I did get up to 84, so I put a little bit of time into the game. I was starting to do some of the maps. I don't know if I actually ever got anything worth trading, though. What's that? Silver flask? What's that? Increased armor effect. I need to mess with these. Yeah, hold on to it for now. No problem, man. That's trying. It's kind of funny how the YouTube algorithm works, right? It's almost like I'm having to start over with my videos to get some traction on it. But I'll put out one next week. I mean, because it is trading, especially going on JSP, the third-party sites, it's a little intimidating. If you hadn't messed with that stuff before, sometimes it's hard to find a point to start. Yeah, and that's all on Blizzard not getting a hold early of the trading. That's all on them. Yeah, JSP is one of them things. It is. I don't like certain aspects of it. I don't particularly want to early trade seasonally to get stuff. I kind of like the beginning of the seasons to kind of find my stuff. And then later on, the JSP stuff's fine because like the bots are running right at however long it takes them to get their characters leveled up. But I've always enjoyed the loot hunt at the beginning of the season, so I'm not going to be one to probably ever use like JSP for like the early gear. I think that kind of takes fun out of it. But especially later on, especially like even like non-ladder trading should just be. I mean, I don't think anybody should really technically have a problem with the non-ladder trading. But I mean, because Blizzard didn't take a hold of it, that's the bots. The bots kind of take over. Are there bots in this game? Is there a way or legitimate way to even bot in this game? Because I feel like a lot of the map fights are pretty difficult, the higher level ones. So there's bots here. What are they botting for? Just like maybe just like orbs and stuff. They're not botting like the high-end maps, I would assume. Oh, really? Even on like the tough clears? But they did put solo self-found into this game, so there's that as well. I mean, you could technically turn solo self-found on or start with it, which is what this character is right now. You could turn it off at any point and just become part of the regular system. But you could start out as solo self-found and just revert at any point, which is kind of cool as well. See, I feel like they just kind of tried to cover all the bases that Blizzard just kind of left in limbo with certain things. Well, I mean, that's the same as, I guess that's the same as D2, though. Like, at the end of the game, you know, if you got a kitted out character, you're just blasting through everything. Yeah, Doman, that's what I'm doing right now. I mean, this guy's is solo self-found. But there's always an appeal to, like, playing with other people, though, right? Like, the very first time I played this was with a group of guys. We stumbled onto the game, and we were like, well, let's check it out. So it was like a group of us that actually played it. I feel like my gear's starting to become under level. Yeah, see, that's like the damage is kind of falling off now. I have to find a new weapon. Snipes, I'm up to 44. I think 44. We've been trucking along pretty good. Now, you talking about like in the old, like when I think of Sunder, Sunder is like a armor reduction thing, right? So like maybe I just need to replace, because I was using Molten Strike as my single target thing. But it does have an AoE effect, so if I were to do I had Sunder. I might have put the gem in the, I don't know if I got that. Yeah, I don't have it on me. I know I have a Sunder gem. I remember seeing it drop. We'll look at it when I go back to town. Doman, I'm using Tectonic Slam for kind of like my main AoE attack. Obviously, I got my totem, which is the, where's he at? Ancestral Protector. And then for like single target, I've been using Molten Strike. But I mean, you could call it my build. Is it technically a build? It's just whatever I've just kind of cobbled together right now. I mean, it's been working for me. Like, I didn't go anywhere and look up builds and try and replicate a build that somebody had recommended. I'm just playing it like I'd never played it before. I have not done Ascendancy. I did see that, but I haven't done anything with it. Oh, I'm sure I'm playing suboptimally. but that's kind of the fun of it, right? I've never approached games like a game, like I consider this new even though I played it like 10 years ago. To me, this is still new. I don't remember squat from when I played it before. I don't particularly care to go in and try and do the optimal builds and strats and all that kind of stuff. I kind of like to fumble my way through the game and just kind of, learn it. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. I get that. Yeah, I'm not saying I would never play meta builds, but like for the playthrough, I don't necessarily feel like I have to do a meta build. I can see that for the maps and stuff, probably building out a meta build. Now, are you thinking I'll get hard stuck in the quest or the playthrough campaign or whatever, or when I get to the maps?
An exile. And thank you.
Ooh. Rings. Dual resist or single? Where do I see my... Where's my resist at? Defense? Fire, cold, lightning. Lightning's kind of high. Cold's lowest. Chaos. Chaos resist. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Like the campaign, it's like whatever, right? Just play through, have fun with it. But if you want to optimize for good farming, you definitely go, meta or almost meta builds, right? I'm sure there's variations you can play around with, but to do like fast farming, I mean, it's the same thing with D2. You go with like really fast farming builds at some point. Dude, I'm actually getting kind of pumped for when PoE 2 comes out now. Just playing around with this and how well they've done with the game, I'm actually kind of interested to see what PoE 2 does. Because I've heard I haven't really delved into like what's come out so far information-wise, but I've looked at some reaction stuff of people looking at PoE 2 and they're just raving, just like they're losing their minds over the stuff that's come out on PoE 2 right now. That's kind of cool. It's kind of exciting.
Unlike these, sometimes farewell.
Is there no vendor here? Or just these dudes? That's dumb stuff. Where's my stash? Alright, let's look at this Sunder thing, see what he's talking about. What are these all about? These little page things. Darius, what's up, brother? Oh, Barca. I hear you, bro. Oh, you finally found a grandfather? Well, oh, on single player offline. Okay, yeah, that's probably. I see you. I don't think I've found one yet. All right, let's see. I'm pretty sure I got a Sunder. No shot, right? Oh wait, here we go. Wait. Oh, you know what? I bet it was like I had a choice to take it, and I didn't.
Greetings.
Is any of these cell gems?
Hello.
Now, looks like I'll have to go back to Act 1. Is that right? I hear you, man. 3 items, yeah, mine's still pretty big. I'm not down to 3 because I think when we were talking about it the other day, Jerry said he's down to like 1 or 2 on his Grail. I'm still pretty far off.
What little help I can offer is yours.
There it is. Okay, Sunder. AoE Slam. Okay, so it's not... See, in my head, when I think Sunder, I think of like armor reduction attack, like from World of Warcraft tanks use Sunder type of thing. I don't know if I could, man. I don't know if I can do an offline. Alright, so we're going to check this out. So, it's another red. So I could technically switch it out with Tectonic and see how it works. I could just put it in that slot. So we'll try this. We'll do this. Alright. So that's Tectonic. We'll leave that there. We'll check out this Sunder and see how that works. So we're going to go here. Where's Sunder? Sunder. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, let's see how that feels. What sports did I have on that? I'm using Ruthless. And Knockback. I could probably replace the Knockback one. I don't care about that. I don't even think I saw that applying, to be honest. I think there was an AoE one or something. Let's look at that. Let's see. Alright, so technically I can put it elsewhere. Well, everything right now I got is going to be red supports. Bleed. Bleed. So I got a bleed one. Chance to bleed support. brutality. Is the ruthless one pretty decent? So we need round ones. Round. Do I not have any red support ones? I don't have any in my inventory. Let's see what bleed or brutality does. Yeah, I definitely the knockback ones. That's not really worth it. Why is it? I thought she had all of them. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's probably similar to D4. Let's do. What about physical? It's got all of them say physical on them. Maim. That's the bleed one. Yeah, I don't see one. See you, Barker. Have a good one, buddy. Oh, so isn't that in where Act 5 where I'm at now? Yeah, I don't have the Fizz one. Yeah, for sure. We'll be there for the next season, man. That's the ruthless one. Alright, we'll wait till we get to what's her face. We'll use knockback for now. Alright, so... Oh. Talk to...
Yes.
Well, it says I'm here. What do I talk to her about?
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Talk to Lonnie for your reward. Well, here's Lonnie. She's not giving me a reward.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Alright, we'll do this one. I didn't see the... Oh, I didn't look in my inventory for that one. Maybe I do have it. No, I don't have it.
Hello.
Ah, good call. Good call. Oh, that's right. I didn't finish this quest. My bad. We're going to go cold. We're going to do that one.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Yeah. Why is my quest reward level 8? It's kind of lame. All right, we're just gonna roll on. Let's see what Sunder feels like, or looks like. Is that a forward? It's like more of a all the way around jam. Oh, does it give you more legendaries? Another quiver though. That's kind of lame. trying to get me to play that bow one, apparently. That's the second legendary quiver I've gotten. Oh no, that goes forward? Can't tell. Holy Jesus, that's got a huge range. Wow. Yeah, that's got a long range. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, what's the DPS on that? Oops. Stop. Yeah, it's got a higher DPS than the other one did. I do like it. Yeah, I like, and the flame effect can be a bit much. So it's just a ground effect, so it's a lot cleaner, I think. Yeah, we'll get those switched out. I'm gonna try and get to, who'd you say, Orion? I mean, it's pretty nasty already. I guess I should spend more time reading the descriptions, though. I just had it in my head that Sunder was a single target attack, and so I just didn't even look at it. Because I remember it popping up as a reward. I couldn't go up there. That I just picked up. Damage on full life support. It's kind of a weird one. Better potion. Jerry, what's up, brother? Oh yeah, for sure, Liam. I mean, I think it's a gambling addiction. I mean, it's not like a gambling addiction. It's not gambling per se, but it's like pulling pulling the slot machine handle, hoping to get something good type of thing. So it's kind of a gambling thing. Yeah, good call on this, man. I do like this attack more than the tectonic one. Yeah, Jerry, they had it. Nothing to see here. They did. I think Bob was saying that they did say they mentioned like just like a baseline time frame for the season being like some just October or no, Jesus, sometime in February. That's apparently all they gave us. Sacred mana, we'll take that one. Oh, wait, I did have a sacred. These all sacreds? Oh, shoot, never mind. Thought the sacreds were the new ones I was finding. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that, Jerry. They got it's got to be soon for sure. If they're not going to do that, open it up for modding. Let the modders have at the D2R. Yeah, I try and make sure to grab all the orbs. I think this one's a regular, yeah. So we want to replace that one. Yeah, I did. I did find Flame Dash. I've just been using charge though. I kind of like the charge. See you some guy. Have a good one, dude. What am I using that? Molten. So I don't need that. I could. I could definitely probably use this armor. Yeah, we'll keep it. Oh, actually, technically, I should go back. I was hoping to find a waypoint up here. What do y'all do with your duplicate gems? I'm assuming you could just sell them and get mats for those as well. Resists are, where are we at on resists? 23, 21, 46 on lightning, and 7 on chaos. There's a waypoint. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm not worried about space right now. I'm sure that'll come into play and we'll just trash them.
Thank you.
Ooh, okay. Let's see, that's fire, cold, lightning, chaos, an armor bump, a invasion bump, crit strike chance. Interesting. Alright, I don't know, I don't know. Chaos, maybe? I feel like probably Chaos a little tougher to stack later on. Run speed. Was there... So he's Chaos not that hard to stack. I don't see anything. What are you talking about? Run speed. Or you're not talking about these, right? armor. Y'all know me. I like glass cannon stacking damage stuff. Really? Yeah. I'm probably not even gonna put it in my inventory. I'm just gonna grab one. We'll just grab the armor one.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
I'm not even gonna equip it. I'll ID it. Alright, so that's optional. Use the Eye of Zeal to access the Templar Courts. Fine. Alright, so that's this way, so we need to go back here. Yeah, I am noticing. I did early on was having like mana issues, but now it doesn't seem to be that big a deal. That's why I stacked so many mana ones, because I was just running out of mana so quick. But yeah, now it does seem to be happening. Somebody did something. There's an announcement. I've always liked that in games too, where they call out achievements. If you actually like world first type stuff, and they call it out in the world chat, global chat. I've always thought that's kind of cool. Alright, we're starting to see 5 socket stuff starting to drop on a level. That. More physical damage, yes please. How old's this season now?
The blackguards will never stop pursuing.
Oh wait, what's this?
Keep your life to your own.
About a month. We getting more crazy weather this weekend? I hadn't even looked at the weather. Hideout unlocked. Okay. I don't know what that means.
Curious. With the death of...
Select hideout. Oops. Didn't mean to do all that. Sure. It's like a base, I guess. How do you get back out? Oh, it puts a
All
waypoint
right.
there.
I've taken the liberty of performing.
I don't care about all that.
To your own.
How did I get back to where I was? Got my stash. I don't think I had a waypoint close to where I was at. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I guess I'm back here again. It's gonna get that cold? Yeah, no thanks. Oh man, it almost kind of sounds like we're... If it's gonna get that cold in Virginia, we're probably gonna get some cold air as well. Hey, that tabula armor that we were talking about the other day, is that something that's found, or do you have to craft that? Oh, it's found? Well, that's kind of cool. I just assumed that was kind of a crafted thing. So how's that work in PoE? Are like best in slot items going to be mainly crafted, or are you going to have some best in slot uniques? Regardless of build. Why is it not coming out? Mostly crafting. I kind of felt like the way the crafting system it would have to kind of fall that way. I mean, if you build out a crafting system that's just looks like complicated, I feel like you kind of have to make it so like the best in slots are going to be crafted, but like really super expensive to make or something. Yeah, I even without the right supports on this, this is a good. I do like this attack more than the one I was using. I know it'll ramp up when I get the better supports on it, but it feels pretty good. Ah, the basis. That's right. You got to kind of have that starting point. Right, right, right. So by the time you get through the campaign or whatnot, what levels are you usually? You know, like when you go through the acts and difficulties in Diablo, you eventually you kind of know the levels you're at those points. Is that kind of the same with this one? Like, and if you roll another character, do you have to do the playthroughs again? Do you have to play through the campaign each time you start a new character? Ah, okay. So it's kind of like Diablo that, you know, you get gear along the way. Like, so your next character you, like, equip up right out of the gate, so it's a lot faster type of thing. And I think somebody was saying something about rushing, so I'm assuming you can technically get a rush from somebody. Oh, get past. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I kind of remember doing this before, because there were certain things you can get if you get enough of that sulfite or something. annoying. I do like that they didn't go the route of the crazy long cooldowns between certain attacks. That's kind of a big complaint with D4. They don't have that here. I'm getting close. Wait. Didn't come through here, did I? Chamber of Innocence. Okay, no. What's up, Smoking? What the hell? Tomac was on earlier. He popped in for a minute. About to get another level here. I kind of wanted to get. I was hoping like get. Seemed like there was coming up on the end of a quest line here. I was hoping to finish it. Level. Alright, did that. This one is two-handed. We'll leave that alone for now. R of effect. Am I fighting? What the hell? Get off. Melee dance. Okay, so we'll go this way. I love this tree. Mishka. Oh, is that the one that raided me a couple weeks ago? on Twitch. Man, Tomac stalks everybody, doesn't he? Holy jeez. Trolling streamers, that kind of hard working. I think I'm having a Tommy dinner tonight. I think my wife's gonna make some pork chops. I think Giants, yeah, it's less. Yeah, these areas here are gigantic. Alright, it's getting a little obnoxious. Getting orbs. try and find a good place to stop. I don't know where yet. I'm hungry. Is this it? Fine. It's got to be it, right? Yeah, here we go. That hurt. Where'd it go? It's hard. Ooh. Ah, didn't know what to do about that. He's about dead, though. God almighty, where do you hide from that? Like, oh, no, not over. I thought it was like almost like an end game cutscene. It just started over. like the same fight again? Oh, it was a tough fight. We got it. We got it. That attack right there, I don't know what to do about. I don't see where you get away from it outside of getting lucky with the dodges. Oh, statue. Okay. Statue blocks it. Crap. My reaction time is not there. Man. Okay. We got this. At least it doesn't do. At least it doesn't have the durability nonsense. So we'd be having to do a lot of repairs right now. Wow. Are all the statues animated? No, not all of them. There's one right there. Well, now that one's animated now. Oh, there's one. There's one. Ah, I couldn't get to it. Damn it. I'm always on the wrong side when she pops that. Man, I couldn't even imagine doing this on hardcore. That's just crazy. We got her though, at least. I don't see anything interesting.
I am Sin. Should Kitara accept their invitation?
Where did it say I had to go? Travel to... No, not that one. Back to the Templar Court's fine. I think this is what I'm going to call it. Because it looks like that's a whole nother quest line I'm going to have to follow now. So we'll go get a reward from Lonnie.
You deserve rest.
What the hell? There's jewels? Do they have the same?
Once Kitava has gobbled for freedom.
What's a jewel do? Well, so they're like Diablo jewels, it looks like. Oh, so you could probably, like, if you got like a random one socket like this one, it's probably better to put like this in it, I guess. Oh wait, oh no, it's like the Paragon board where you put the glyphs in. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. What's up, Devac? Yeah, dude, I don't even know about Auras. We haven't even got that far. Yeah, it does. That's what I was just thinking, Liam. It looks like a like a Diablo jewel, but it pops into the skill tree like the D4 Paragon board, where you can put stuff in certain spots. That's pretty cool. We got pretty far. I'm almost there. I think it looks like it's probably about halfway through Act 5. We're getting pretty far. What level am I now? 47. So where... Stop. Get off of there. Where are the... Are these center things to jewel slots? Is it this thing? No, that's just how many stats you got. Type it? Okay, hold on. Is there a search thing here? Oh, here we go. Or is it like socket? Oh, wait, is that... Ah, there we go. Got it. Got it. That's cool. Okay. Scrolling out, yeah, it looks like they stand out a little more. So there's not that many, though. There's one over here. Do you have to be linked to it before you can socket it? I'm assuming so. So, like, to use this one, I'm going to have to get to here and link it before I can put a jewel in it, I'm assuming. It's kind of what it looks like. So I'm pretty close to one. And it's one I wanted because these are melee anyways. That's pretty neat. Just more stuff. God, that tree is so big. Man, that's neat. I like that kind of stuff. Oh, so that's not even the right kind? Large jewel socket. So what's this say? Type it again. Alright. Oops, hold on. Let me close this. Jewel. Alright, so that one's flashing. Let's go all the way out. Flash in there. Ah, there's one flash in here. Basic. Good God. So there's a large. There's a basic. Basic. Is the one I got a basic jewel? There's a large. Basic. So there's basic and large, it looks like. Basic. Okay. So there's even 2 types of jewels. That's nuts. There's actually a bunch. That's funny. But see, that doesn't necessarily say basic, but that's what that is, a basic jewel. So that's just a basic bitch right there. Oh man, that's neat. I do like that. That's really cool. They even in like that stuff they got like different jewel socket types. And look at that. That's all I've really covered. 47 levels. We did get a couple of books, but that's all I've covered slot wise in my skill tree. And look how big this damn thing is. That's just neat to me. I do love stuff like that. I mean, it is kind of complex, but if you like follow like where you start from, you know, and you got your like strength, melee damage, that kind of you could kind of follow, and then you kind of look out further and see what direction you want to go. It's neat. I don't mind that kind of complexity at all. And I'm sure there's probably like for meta builds, they probably got like the skill tree like already plotted out to optimize meta builds. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But I mean, it offers opportunities for like some variation on builds and stuff, which is always that's kind of the cool part to me is you could get into some kind of variations. I probably should have gone into that center big cluster thing right there. Looks like up this way. Might track into that one and see. Yeah, that's so cool. It's 24 from different. Oh, the passives. Okay, yeah, the quest line books. Yeah. So there, yeah, there is a max that you could do on the tree, for sure. It's fun stuff, man. All right, I've been enjoying it. It's been a good time. I really like it so far. All right, so I'll be on Sunday. D2's probably still not. I kind of dumped everything on D2. So I might just be playing this. I'm gonna try and get to like the end game and start looking at map type stuff and see, see if we can take a kind of a look at how the map stuff runs. Oh, really, Doman? Yeah, I mean, and that's just it, right? There's also the different. Oh, so is this where the Scion starts? Okay. Okay, yeah. Well, that's crazy. So if they actually add a new class, then they got to look at this whole tree and fit it in somewhere. I don't think just the way this looks. I mean, and with PoE 2 coming out, they're probably never going to add any more classes here. This is kind of locked, it looks like. Which that makes sense, especially with them coming out with the new game this year. They're not going to expand upon this. That's pretty neat. I mean, I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun so far. I mean, I can't complain about this direction to play around with this game, and I've always known it was out there to look at. It was kind of funny though, because I saw a lot of people doing this from D4. Like, they jump into D4 and then people push them to PoE. I think that's more of a one-for-one like game style. Like D2 does line up with this to an extent, but I think the comparison going from D4 to this, and this being like an 11-year-old game, and people going from D4, which is brand new basically, 6 months now, and then seeing what's been out there for 11 years, is I kind of see that more than like D2 to this. Hold Alt and hover over gear to check for open affixes or suffixes. What's that mean? Oh, is this showing what could have rolled? That's interesting. Yeah, I got you. That's cool. I mean, I can't fault this. This has been like a pretty cool learning experience in this game so far. I mean, there's so much more to it, but yeah, we've been having fun with it. I did get another legendary. It's like my second quiver. I don't know what that's all about. I guess it's trying to tell me to play a bow thing. Oh well, that's fun. I'll be on Sunday. Probably be doing maybe I could get to where the end game stuff is. We'll see. But I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I appreciate you guys hanging out and kind of helping me along. Like I said, I went into this not remembering or knowing anything, so it was kind of cool. So much. We're just gonna keep stacking up mats, and maybe we'll play around with some of that crafting stuff at a later date. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It was a lot of fun. But we're gonna go eat. Appreciate it, guys. I will see you on Sunday.